Progressive Liberal Party's youth arm to play a critical role at the polls. Diane Dorsett speaks with Chairman Brian Roll.
Plus, PLP stalwarts shown appreciation for all they do. Those details straight ahead.
Also, LW Young honors academic high flyers. You want to stay close for that.
And in sports, sights and sounds from the Hugh Campbell opening ceremony.
Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening and welcome to the start of another week. I'm Royston Jones.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
Now, today is President's Day in the United States, but we're coming to you live from the incredible Bahamar property on West Bay Street, which is playing host to the Progressive Liberal Party's 2026 campaign launch. Now, beyond tonight's event, Bahamar continues to make headlines, having broken ground on a new $700 million beachfront development featuring more than 300 guest rooms and 77 resident spaces, a significant investment in the future of tourism in the Bahamas.
Oh, for sure. And that expansion speaks to the continued evolution of the tourism sector, not just in scale, but experience. And it doesn't stop there, because Bahamar is also introducing a new on-property podcast studio, expanding its media footprint and creating a space for world-class podcasters from around the globe to produce content right here in the Bahamas.
So that's tourism, media, and momentum all converging in one space.
That's right. And with that, it's time to dive right into news. Progressive Liberal Party honoring some of its longest-serving supporters during Stalwart Councillors Appreciation Day. Party members and supporters gathered at the PLP headquarters on Farrington Road to honor Stalwart councillors, individuals recognized for their decades of loyalty and service, during a soup luncheon. President of the Senate, J. Lachelle Adderley, defined what it means to be a Stalwart councillor.
These are the persons, the ladies and gentlemen, who have, from time immemorial, always provided a pillar of strength. They are the foundation of the Progressive Liberal Party. And not just of the party, but the majority of them are community leaders. They are nation builders.
Went on to describe the stalwarts as pillars in the community, people residents often turn to for guidance and support, adding that hosting the luncheon was one way to show appreciation for their continued impact.
We must always remember from whence we came. It's vitally important that we do not forget our past. We do not forget the people or the persons whose shoulder we stand on, the persons who brought us here today. As I said, we've come from a mighty long way. Yep. From majority rule, Black Tuesday, the woman suffrage, a woman cannot obtain the right to vote. And it started out of the women's movement. So we have to. It's vitally important that we look back and we say thank you. We look back and we say we appreciate you. We look back and we say we love you, and we want to go forward with you.
Now, just a little over 100 Eagles from the LW Young Junior High School were recognized today for their outstanding academic performance for last year's summer and Christmas terms. The honor roll ceremony held at the school's auditorium saw an impressive turnout by the parents of the honorees. Vice Principal with responsibility for the school's curriculum, Neil Hamilton, thanked parents for the crucial role they play in the students' academic success.
This is a day of celebration for us in the Eagle's Nest. We have over 100 students who have done some kind of success, academic success. We seek to promote and embrace this whole idea of numeracy and literacy within our students. And this celebration today is a remarkable gift that we have, that we can give back to our parents. Say, listen, you have partners with us. And today we can see all the fruit of your labor.
Now, honorees like Senior Prefect Channing Christie obtained a 3.55 grade point average. He says hard work and dedication were the driving forces behind his academic achievements.
I really tried to manage, because we had a lot of BJC classes. I tried to manage my afternoon and lunchtime and Saturday classes. I really focused on studying the subjects I was weaker in, and I think that's how I managed.
Meanwhile, Bahamas Power and Light is continuing to be a good corporate partner. The power provider recently donated a check to the University of the Bahamas' chapter of the National Society of Black Engineers for the purchase of 3 robotic arm kits. It's part of the company's effort to invest in the next generation of engineers. BPL's Director of Health, Safety and Environment and Vice President of the Nassau City chapter of the NSBE, Xanda Bonamy, says the main power provider in the nation, the company has always worked to foster the engineering sector. She says it's an opportunity for partnership and capacity building.
Even when it started with sponsoring things like technical cadets, because I was a cadet, BPL was there along with other sister companies. And so as we go forward in the world and in industry, we need more engineers. And so with now University of the Bahamas, you have the engineering program. They're trying to really improve that. And so with us actually investing in them, we're expanding their knowledge. They're actually not aware of all the opportunities that exist presently. And, you know, with all of our grid integration, microgrid projects, we're going to need more innovation. We're going to need more engineers, and this is a great opportunity to get the word out there.
Vice President of the UB chapter of the National Society of Black Engineers, Justin Johnson, says the donation and partnership with BPL is extremely beneficial for UB students.
We are able to program the robotic hand to do different stuff like grab stuff, maybe show all that stuff, and we get to introduce the students at the university, the engineering students, about robotics, because we don't really have nothing like that, and a lot of people are interested about it and stuff like that. So it'll be a great help for us. Also mentorship, because we have a lot of students who take the degree, but they don't really know what engineering is. And by y'all helping us, donating us, giving us mentorship, this really helps us to understand how engineering works in the very country we live in.
Important work by BPL there. Now you're looking at a live shot of the Bahamas Convention Center floor where the Progressive Liberal Party's general election launch will take place in a matter of minutes.
Also, we'll take a closer look at the Progressive Young Liberals, and of course, Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean has your Access weather forecast, so stay close.
Education leaders recently toured the historic Clifton Heritage National Park. Assistant Director of Education Pearlian Baker explained the significance.
The significance of us coming here today is to build partnerships, to help to forge a strong relationship where our students come out here, understand what is happening, and beyond that, we saw through demonstrations that it's not only this historical narrative, there's a whole curriculum, cross-curricular approach.
The group was guided through the property's tangible history by Managing Director Glennette Reckley and her team.
This is a wonderful partnership, and today marks us really kickstarting the new school year where our educators get to understand and appreciate all of the changes, because Clifton has gone through a number of changes, enhancements that really make the park enjoyable for all types of learners. There's so much different things that can cater to all of the learning experiences and all of the learning styles. And we wanted our educators to understand and appreciate that.
District Superintendent of the Exoma's Cat Island, Long Island, and Ragged Island District, Mr. Don Barr, shared his thoughts on the experience.
This is the first time I've ever been to this site. And so while it does have a lot of significance in terms of our history, there's a lot of benefits that can come about as a result of our students visiting this site. And so in fact, I had a conversation just moments ago about having students from my district come in on a day excursion that you can come and be immersed in the history and tradition of the Clifton National Park.
Jonna Lee McIntosh for Ed Talk.
Health is the greatest gift. That's where we come in. Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies is a premier distributor of medical equipment, as well as medical and surgical consumables. Our engineers are always on hand, providing top care service that saves lives. We carry a wide selection of over-the-counter and prescription items, IV fluids, and other injections. Our products are state-of-the-art, and our entire team stays on top of cutting-edge technology. With more than 2 decades of dedicated service, Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies continues to be a trendsetter and innovator in healthcare. We have set ourselves apart by truly caring for our customers. We understand the intricacies of healthcare, and we produce spectacular results. We cherish our partnerships and nurture our friendships as we continue on our quest to help everyone maintain that wonderful gift of good health.
Find us on 95th Terrace, Centerville, and now located in the Lucaya Shopping Center of Freeport, Grand Bahama.
It is time now for your access weather forecast. We had a dry and weak frontal system which passed through the northwest Bahamas this afternoon. It's now making its way into the central parts of the country without much fanfare, but it will bring about a little cool down over the next few days, which will be felt primarily during the nighttime. And then your boating forecast tonight through tomorrow in the northwestern islands. Your winds, they're going to be out of the north to northeast at 12 to 18 knots, the wave fights 3 to 6 feet over the ocean. So we do have a small craft caution in place for your boaters in the northwestern parts of our country. Wave heights 3 to 6 feet. Low tide takes place at 1:17 in the morning, with a high tide at 7:33 tomorrow morning. And for the central and southeastern islands tonight and tomorrow, northerly winds 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. And then middle of the week, Wednesday, in the northwest and central parts of the country, those winds switch clockwise, becoming southeast at 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights 2 to 4 feet. So we will drop the caution flags on Wednesday in the northwest and central islands. Now, your high tide, that will take place at 8:11 in the morning, with the low tide at 2:32 in the afternoon. And for the southeast Bahamas on Wednesday, easterly winds 10 to 15 knots, and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they're brought to you by Royal Star. Listen, let me tell you what happened. Look at it, go like this. Children, you ready? Jack and Jill went up the hill. Oh, they say they was going for water. Say what? Foolish Jill, forget her pill. And now they got a son and a daughter. They blame it on the water. They blame it on the water. And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Raw Star Sean. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. Royston and Melina.
Now, our good weather streak still continues. Thanks so much, Basil. As the Progressive Liberal Party prepares for its official launch, the party's youth arm says young people will play a critical role at the polls. The Progressive Young Liberals chairman outlined the organization's mission to our Diane Dorset.
With campaign season upon us, the Progressive Young Liberals say they are mobilizing their base and working to energize the next generation of voters. Chairman of the Progressive Young Liberals, Brian Slow, explains the organization serves as both a voice and a vehicle for young people within the party.
We play a big role in the convention. We have a designated amount of votes in the convention that basically selects the leadership of our party. We're also a part of decision-making committees such as the candidates committee that just passed. We actually had 2 Progressive Young Liberal members on the candidates committee that selected the candidates for this upcoming election.
With a general election on the horizon, further participation among young people remains a key focus. Lowe says civic engagement starts long before Election Day, but one goal remains: use your voice.
When you vote, you have a voice. A lot of young people are taking an interest in how politics affects them, and I am letting them know and encouraging them to register so that they can utilize their constitutional right and have a voice in the election and the selection of the leadership of the country.
Beyond the voter turnout, the youth chairman says several pressing issues continue to weigh heavily on young Bahamians.
The biggest challenge facing young Bahamians is basically a global thing. First, you have opportunity. And that is what we are really tailored to as a party. We want to increase opportunities for younger people. And then succession. Young people have a hard time elevating whether it be in the workspace or in the political world. And that is why I think it's so important that we have succession planning.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I am Diane Dorsett.
Thanks, Diane. Well, it's time now to turn things over to Total Sports to see what's on tap.
The 2026 Hugh Camel Basketball Tournament officially getting underway. Details of that story and more coming up in sports.
The Whopper with cheese never tasted so good. 100% flame grilled beef, now juicier. With fresh ingredients as usual. And even fluffier buns. The Whopper with cheese. Bigger, better, tastier. Get a regular combo for only $9. Only at Burger King Nassau.
The Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training, in conjunction with the Ministry of Labor, is hosting a job fair at the ministry's headquarters on Friday, the 20th of February, and Saturday, the 21st of February, 2026, from 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. in its quest to provide access to a quality, holistic, and globally competitive education. The ministry seeks qualified, committed, and trained teachers, teachers' aides, and special services personnel to fulfill its mandate. Serious applicants are invited to come out and bring all original copies of their credentials and government-issued IDs as we seek to reach every child in every classroom, in every school in our country. See you at the fair.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance. Peace of mind.
Roses are red, violets are blue. If you love to save, there's a store for you. Super value and quality supermarkets. Rainbow sliced beets, 15 ounces, $1.49. Romaine hearts, 3-pack, $4.99. Fresh pork, $2.39 per pound. Danish spare ribs, $2.39 per pound. Sunny Delight smooth or tangy, 64 ounces, 2 for $5. If you love to save while you shop, you need to stop and shop at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Oh, isn't that nice? Wait, you missed it? You haven't been on the website. Here's how TDC can help you. Whether you're turning your home into a vacation rental, pitching a business idea, or growing what you've already started, the TDC is here to help. Visit tdcbahamas.com for every conversation, event, grant, and opportunity happening near you. Tourism is all of our business, and the TDC is here to support yours.
Welcome to your Monday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. The 2026 Hugh Campbell Basketball Tournament is officially underway with action picking up on the court this evening. But before then, the official opening ceremony taking place at the A.F. Adderley Gymnasium this morning. Our Charles Fisher gives us all the sights and sounds in this report.
It was the talent of our students that was on display first, especially from the Rattlers of C.I. Gibson and the Young Tigers of A.F. Adderley. to the fanfare. It was the entrance of 24 teams in all hoping to be crowned champions of the 42nd edition. School's principal Carmen Richards Miller giving thanks to the tournament starters.
I wish to express special thanks to the founders of this tournament, Mr. Alsworth Pickstock, Doug Collins, and Alfred Forbes, whose vision, passion have created this platform of excellence, sportsmanship, and unity. The space in which we are today is a sacred place. 42 cohorts of athletes have ran this court back and forth.
Officially opening the tournament was Assistant Director of Sports Kerry Baker, who played in the same granddaddy of them all back in the 80s.
And to the athletes, this moment is you. Competing in the U Campbell Classic is an experience you will carry for the rest of your life. I know this personally because I once too played in this tournament. You will feel the energy of the crowd, the pressure of the moment, and the pride of representing your school. Those memories shape you, and so did it do for me.
Next week, Monday, this time, we will know which team will be playing in the championship. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
In the college basketball news, the slide continuing for Yolette McPhee-McCorn and her Ole Miss Lady Rebels as they would face a tough out on Sunday in SEC play. Their late rally at Kentucky would not be enough as they would fall in Lexington 74-57. Ole Miss would fall to 20-6 on the year and 7-4 in conference play. Here's Coach Yo.
We beat Vandy. We're not throwing water all over me and celebrating. We lose. I'm not going to throw the season away. You know, we have a bunch of great opportunities ahead, and today we just fell short.
And that's been a look at your sports on this Monday. I'm Amajal Knowles, signing out until tomorrow.
Imagine putting $25 gas in your car, scanning the QR code, and winning a whole cruise and so much more. Well, that could be you with the New Year, New Things promotion happening right now at Rubis. From now until March 27, spend $25 or more in fuel and win one of our amazing prizes such as $500 worth of Rubis gift cards, Fidelity prepaid Visa cards, BPL vouchers, a 3-night stay at the Margaritaville Hotel, a PS5, and we'll be sending a lucky person on a cruise. I can't wait to see what you win. It's New Year, New Things with Rubis. Don't forget, spend $25 or more, scan the QR code, fill out the form, upload your receipt, enter, and win. That's my boo. I ain't getting leave. I can see y'all on the cruise. Don't leave me, don't leave me.
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, 'cause everything is here.
Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052.
Shop Smart, Shop Smart, at Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
We Buy and Sell, we help you upgrade your home the smart way. From solar panels and solar lights to strong doors, storm-ready windows, tiles, mirrors, vanities, faucets, and more. Everything you need is right here under one roof. Great quality products, great price, and fast, friendly service every day. Visit us on Robinson Road or send us a message on WhatsApp 242-636-8412 or shop anytime at wbusbahamas.com. We buy you sell. Upgrade your home today.
We're BAF Financial.
We're BAF General and Health Insurance.
Welcome to the beautiful Cayman Islands.
Come on in to Cash and Go.
Need technical support? We are BFG Services.
BAF Global. Global reach, local care.
At Cartwright, our members know that there's a lot to smile about. They know that membership has its privileges. Guaranteed low pricing on every item, every time you shop. Each membership comes with 2 cards. That's one for you and a free card for a member of your household. Gold card holders earn an annual 2% rebate up to $500. Cartwright members get discounts at other participating businesses. So that's a lot to smile about. Whether it be clothing, appliances, home goods, or groceries, shop at Cartwright, where membership truly has its privileges.
You're looking at a beautiful nighttime shot of where we are, the busy Bahamas Resort on West Bay Street. That shot is courtesy of Shane Gibson Jr. Thanks, Shane. Well, it's time now to take a trip to Bimini. Let's go.
One of the government's most ambitious undertakings is the Family Island Renaissance Project, which, among other things, sees massive upgrades and, in some cases, complete transformations being done to more than a dozen Family Island airports. The airport in South Bimini is one of those facilities where major work is taking place and getting down to the wire. Our Phil Pyfram shows us how.
With the work nearly 50% complete ahead of its scheduled summer finish, developers of the South Bimini expansion project say there's very little standing in their way of meeting their target.
The expansion of this facility in general has just been significant. You're going to see an incredible improvement of this facility compared to what it was 3 years ago.
And what a difference 3 years makes. The South Bimini Airport, which as of this past Saturday is now welcoming for the first time ever American Airlines, becoming the first international carrier to fly into Bimini from the U.S. with 3 times weekly flights to the island, has undergone major transformation with more to come. The expansive work, says developer Jeremy Eby, includes 2 new terminals and an added apron, and overall upgrades making the gateway's port of entry world-class.
We've essentially, one, met regulation requirements here to make this airport fully functional, and one that now an American Airlines can fly into comfortably. You see the fire and safety provisions we provided for this airport at the jump, at the outset of this development.
Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Chester Cooper, who also has ministerial responsibility for tourism and aviation, along with both the island's outgoing Member of Parliament Kingsley Smith and the man hoping to succeed him, Senator the Honorable Randy Roll, were among the officials touring the work in Bimini over the weekend. All are anxiously awaiting the project's completion and what it will mean for the island.
It demonstrates progress. Infrastructure is important not just for the development of the economy and supporting tourism, but again also for the quality of life of the residents here in Bimini.
With the new airport and American Airlines now coming in, you will ensure that we have visitors all throughout the year.
I think it means a lot to the island. I'm excited for the people of Bimini, and I'm excited for what it means for the economy of Bimini.
The estimated price tag for this project, developers say, is about $30 million. For the Bahamas Tonight, Access Now, I'm Corvell Pyfram.
That's some great news for Bimini. Thanks, Corvell. Well, it's time now for Let's Talk Socials with Matea Stewart.
Hi, it's Matea Stewart, your host for Let's Talk Socials. Bahamian traveler Janae Edwards is getting people talking after sharing her journey to Tuvalu, the least traveled country in the world. In her first video, she showed off the island's stunning scenery and peaceful vibe, while wondering if she might be the first Bahamian woman to ever visit. Check this out.
I'm currently in the least visited country in the world, and it's an island, and it's gorgeous. And I'm curious to know how many Bahamians have been to this country. And when I say been, I mean like travel on your Bahamian passport, not like American passport or anything. Because I don't expect there to be a lot of Bahamians that have traveled here, although I know Bahamians, when they travel, they travel. So I'm curious to know if there are any other Bahamians that have been to Tuvalu.
But in a follow-up video, Janae revealed a deeper reason for her trip. Tuvalu is predicted to be the first country to disappear due to rising sea levels. Her journey isn't just about adventure, it's about awareness and reminding viewers just how real the effects of climate change are, especially for island nations like ours.
So the reason I actually went to Tuvalu was because of research. So Tuvalu is the least visited country in the world and also predicted to be the first country to disappear due to rising sea levels. Now, interestingly, the Pacific as a region contributes a negligible amount of emissions to the global emissions, yet they are facing one of the most severe threats of sea level rise and climate change, which is much like the Caribbean. My Bahamian people, I don't know about you, but a little bit of rain will fall, and the way the islands, or Nassau specifically, will flood today compared to how it used to flood when I was a child 20 years ago is actually insane.
It's eye-opening, inspiring, and a proud moment seeing a Bahamian voice telling such an important story on a global stage. I'm Matea, and you're watching Let's Talk Socials.
I think with the strength of the Bahamas' passport, you can travel far and wide for Bahamians everywhere.
Yes, it's true. Well, that does it for Access Now, but as you can see, things are about to kick off behind us.
Absolutely. Stay tuned to the ZNS Television and Radio Network for live coverage of the Progressive Liberal Party's general election campaign launch.
Good night,
everybody.
See you tomorrow.